Hello everybody, hello. Impromptu live session right now. Just check sound as usual. Yes. Impromptu live session right now. I hope my mic is good. Okay. Hi everybody. So, like I said, impromptu live session today because I am doing something that I was like, you know what, I should just stream this. I'm just gonna stream it because why not? You know, I was gonna do it anyway, so like, you know what, we're just gonna stream. Just make sure, hopefully the sound is okay. Does this sound okay, guys? Test, hello. Okay. Hi, everybody. So, I don't know if the mic's working. Like I said, impromptu live session today. I think it is. Okay. I am doing something. Anyway, so, hi. Vidcon is this week. Vidcon, and I feel like I haven't been making enough vlogs on it. So I was going to do a vlog on it, and then I was like, you know what? I don't have time to film a vlog, edit a vlog before tomorrow. It's just not gonna happen. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna live stream it. So, admittedly, I haven't done as much as I wanted to for VidCon, but also, I think I talk about this a lot. I feel like I say I talk about this a lot, but my point is that I wanted to kind of go in with no expectation because this whole journey for me, you know, embracing this whole YouTube thing, this vlogging thing, entrepreneurship thing, all of this, it's just been such a life change for me, personally, professionally, like everything. And VidCon was something I never thought I would ever go to ever. And not because like I thought I saw it as this like, you know, distant goal that I could never achieve, but just like I never saw myself doing this at all. Like it just was never on my mind. And the reason why I decided to go to VidCon was because I remember to this day, last year I was watching Casey pretty much religiously, and that vlog that day, he was like, I am going to Anaheim, California for VidCon. And that was the first time I had heard about VidCon. And I was actually going to my friend's place who lives in Anaheim. And I was like, I'm literally going to be in the same city as Casey and a bunch of YouTubers and you know, this convention that celebrates what I'm trying to do. And I am not going. I'm like literally in the same neighborhood. So I signed up for the newsletter, and as soon as tickets came out, I bought one right away. And I had no idea that I would end up being a vlogger. I had no idea. Because I was still like when I just was starting. So it means a lot to me to be going. And, you know, I had goals to try to like meet up with certain people. I was supposed to do all this research and all this, but just, you know, I kind of like the fact that I am going in with an open mind and just like taking it all in, because it's hard to juggle hats. It's hard to juggle so many hats. Like, okay, am I going in like to meet fans? Am I going in to meet other YouTubers? Am I going in from a Sharespark Media and digital literacy standpoint where I'm just trying to gather data in terms of the relationship between a creator and their viewer? Am I going to, you know, learn about industry trends and news and like new, you know, platforms and features and software and apps that are coming out? Like, there's just a lot. And I just didn't want to stress myself out. So I was like, you know, I'm just going to go and I'm just going to enjoy it, you know? So there are 3 different passes, and I'm going to run this by you guys. And I'm also going to go over my schedule for what I'm going to be doing, because there's several options throughout the entire day. So I want to make sure, I'm just going to show you guys what I'm doing. And for sure, I'm going to be live streaming, tweeting, Instagram storying, vlogging, like the whole thing, just to show you, like, I want to share as much of the experience with you guys as much as possible. But also, this is a perfect opportunity for me to give back to my Patreon audience who's supported me, when I asked. So if you don't know what Patreon is a platform that allows creators to be supported by their fans. So you can support at it's monetary donations basically on a monthly basis. So I have like the $1 level, the $3 level, the $5 level. So if you want full coverage mode, definitely go check out my Patreon. It's at patreon.com/HeatherJustCreate. But yeah, they're gonna get full everything, full access behind the scenes as much as possible. Just because, yeah, they're like the diehard fans, and I really appreciate their support. So, with that said, in this stream, I'm going to go through the agenda of VidCon and kind of pick which classes and events and seminars and stuff that I'm going to go to. And then also just if you guys know anything about VidCon, you want to share some tips, feel free, because I have no idea what to expect. And I forgot to talk about what VidCon even is, in case you don't know. So VidCon is a convention. It's the largest convention for online video. So it's not sponsored by YouTube in that it's like a YouTube event. I think they are a sponsor, but it's not hosted by YouTube. It's all types of online video. Obviously, YouTube being the biggest video platform, there's going to be a ton of YouTubers there and stuff like that. But it's just a huge convention to celebrate everything that is online video. And it's cool because they have a couple of different passes that you can get. So there's the industry pass, which is really, really expensive. And that's, I think, that's for brands and businesses and industry representatives and stuff like that. Then there's the creator pass, which is the one I got. And that's obviously for people who make YouTube videos or any type of online video creator. And then there's the community pass, which is basically the fan pass, where you can meet, your favorite online video stars and YouTubers and stuff like that. So I got the creator pass, and with the creator pass, I get access to a lot of the classes, basically. And I do not have access to the fan events where big name YouTubers are going to be performing or speaking and stuff like that. I don't even watch YouTube, so I don't care that I'm missing out on that. I'd rather learn. So, and even, I don't know if Casey's going to be there, but I'm cool with not seeing him this week. I would love to, but I'm not that diehard of a fan of anybody really to oh my God, I have to go out of my way to go see them. I have my own fans and my own channel that I'm trying to build, so I want to focus on that. Okay, with that said, let me check the chats here. Dijon Paris, we can hear you. Thank you. Derek Snyder, hello. How are you doing? How you are doing well? Yes, I am doing well. Frank, live stream offline. Frank. How do you live stream offline? JD, I got my booster board, put 160 miles on it in the first week. Gosh, dude, that's crazy. Congrats on the new board. I don't even think I think I'm at 70 miles, and that's I got my boosted board definitely a month ago, at least. So, yeah, I just haven't been able to write it as much as I want to. Tamara, on my way to bed, but have a great time at VidCon. I'll be cheering for you. Yay! Awesome. Thanks, Tamara. I appreciate it. Good night. Okay. So, with that said, I'm going to show you guys the agenda. And, God, I hope these things are still, I totally didn't even realize, whether they would get full. So, there's a VidCon app, which I just downloaded. And right now they're asking me what I want, like what notifications I want to get. There's so many notifications that you guys can get. Look at this. Whoa. A lot of this is for the VidCons in other countries, so I'm going to unsubscribe from those. I'm going to subscribe to the creator track updates, emergencies, general industry. No, not the industry. And apparently there's like a quest that you can achieve. I think it's going to be a big deal. I don't know anything about VidCon. Like I said, I don't watch YouTube. I feel like it's a really big deal though, and I don't think I understand what I'm getting into here. Connect your social accounts to view and share content from the event organizers and other attendees. Yes, I would like to connect my Facebook. All right, so as that's happening. Dijon, it is tomorrow, but here I'll show you the agenda. It's tomorrow, but my creator pass, there's no events tomorrow. It starts on Thursday, and it goes till Saturday. So let me just shrink myself here. There, can you guys see that? All right, cool. So here's the agenda. And I clicked on creator so that I'm only filtering which events that I have access to. So see June 22nd. Like if you go back to community, it's like registration tomorrow and then like parties and kickoffs and launches and stuff. But I don't think I have access to that because I have the community pass. So for the creator track, I can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 events that start at 9:30 to 10:30. And see, this is the kind of stuff that I was going to talk about in the vlog. If I did a vlog on this, on my schedule for VidCon, is like which ones to go to. Oh, that's so annoying that they open separate pages. But I guess. All right, so edutainment. Oh, this is about how learning could be entertaining. Online video has changed how we learn. Ooh, this actually sounds like something I would totally go to because for Sharespark Media, I want to do tutorials. And even for my vlog, I want to do tutorials. So this might be, I'm going to keep that one on my radar. Mechanics of family vlogging, I could probably do without. I don't know what an MCN is. What is an MCN? Creators and MCNs are often at odds. Creators feel like they don't get the support they need, or MCNs are unhappy. Okay, I don't know what an MCN is, so I'm not going to go to this. Do you guys know what an MCN is? Where's my chat box? There it is. Optimus Jack, you're streaming from your laptop? Yes, I am. JD, I met Casey Neistat back in January. Seriously, was exactly the same guy you see in the vlogs. Yeah. Yeah, if you met me in person, there's like no surprise. I'm exactly who I am. All right. So I don't know what MCM is. From script to millions of screens, how to write and market a narrative web series that goes viral. Let's see. I don't really want to go viral though. So writing process, yeah, I could do without this. I don't want to do this one. Are creators really making money on new platforms? I can answer that question right now. Yes, they are. I don't even have that many subscribers and I'm already making money. How do creators and publishers actually make money on non-YouTube platforms? Oh, that's easy. Patreon, Snapchat, or Facebook. There are a lot of ways to build audience. How much can you actually make? Monetization, blah, blah, blah. I feel like I know how to do this already. I could do without that one. Edutainment. I want to see this is the same as the first event. Oh, it's Sesame Street. Yeah, I'm gonna go to this one, the edutainment one, because again, I plan to do a lot of tutorials and educational content, and that's exactly what I want to be doing. So where am I adding this? Apple calendar. Sweet. I'm excited. I'm already excited just for that one event. I know that sounds lame. I feel like you guys wouldn't go to that one, but that is the deal. Okay, sorry, I'm adding it to my calendar. Awesome. Now, let me check back into the chat. All right, you guys are just chilling. Sweet. So, for the 11 o'clock hour, transitioning your channel into a full-fledged business. I feel like I've done this already, but let me see. When do you know it's time to take the giant leap into making your channel your full-time job? See, I'm already doing that. The steps you need to take before making this decision. If you think you're ready, take a moment to hear how these creators manage the obstacles, fears, and victories that went into making this a reality. Okay, that sounds interesting. I will keep that one on the radar. Controlling your career as a female creator. That one sounds super interesting. I can only imagine what this is about. Let's see. These women are busting open the door and through the glass ceiling of the boys' club. Learn how all these women craft content, direct teams, manage social, and stay in the driver's seat while they shake up this traditionally male-dominated ecosystem of tech and media. Yeah, that doesn't interest me. Although Justine's gonna be there, and she's kind of like a big deal. I just don't think that. How do I explain this? Let me go to this. Let me go to you guys. I'm having dialogue. Okay. I don't think that my gender has made a difference as to whether I've been successful or not successful. That's all I can say about that. Like, it might be a male-dominated industry, but that hasn't stopped me from getting to where I am. I think my main concern when it comes to me being a female creator is making sure that my story remains not about my physicality. Like, it really annoys me when, it doesn't annoy me, but I've talked about this before. I don't like it when people, like, compliment me and say, like, oh, you're hot, you're cute, you're whatever, because it, like, one, I don't like getting those kinds of compliments anyway, just something I don't know, it makes me feel awkward. And two, like, I don't want other fans to see that and think like I'm only doing this for some kind of superficial reason. You know, like, there is a reason why I'm doing this, and it has nothing to do with like fame and fortune. It doesn't. If that's what comes with it, then that's what comes with it, but that's not my goal. My goal is to educate and empower people to utilize digital media to achieve meaningful goals. And if you don't know my business, because a lot of you guys are new subscribers, go check out Sharespark Media. You can check it out at sharesparkmedia.com. We also have a YouTube channel at youtube.com/sharesparkmedia. But that's the business that I'm starting. I'm trying to promote digital literacy. So I feel like it would be good to hear from Justine because she's so successful. But I'm not quite sure about that topic. I feel like controlling your career as a creator would have been the same thing, like female or male. It's like, what I don't understand. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm being really naive, and maybe like come 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to be like, oh, this is what they were talking about. But so far it hasn't really been a big deal at all, actually. If anything, it's worked in my favor, so I can't say anything. Let's see. Online influencers influencing the world. I'm not really sure what to say about this. Let's see. Online celebrities have the power and reach to make real change and positively impact the people who watch them. Join some of the internet's leading influencers who are using their channels for good. Okay, so my instinct is, yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to use my channel for good. But I also don't want to know how others are using it for good, because then it's kind of a reason why I don't watch other YouTube videos, because I start to compare myself, and then like I almost lose myself in like, oh, this is what they're doing and they're seeing success, so I have to do it that way too. And then I kind of lose myself because, you know, there's no like industry standard for any of this YouTube stuff. So as soon as you see something that works, it's like, it's hard not to just do what works, what's proven. But I also want to stay as authentic to my own story as possible. So this might be a little too close to home for me. I can't remember what the first one is that I was going to go to. Transitioning your channel to full-fledged business. See, like that is, I feel like would be tactics and strategies that I could actually implement. So I think I would go over, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's see. Dijon, tutorials are awesome. That's what I do. Yeah, definitely tutorials are the way to go. I need to do more of them. Sammy Jack, girl power. Yes, Sammy. I'm suing your girl. JD, what made you decide to start vlogging? Good question. Let me open this up so you guys can see my face. All right, so I decided to start vlogging because when I came up with the idea of starting my own business, I had this feeling like it was going to be completely unlike anything I've ever done in my life. Like it just was this huge journey, personally and professionally, that I was about to embark on, and I wanted to document the journey because I've always done that. I've actually always, like, I've had a journal ever since I can write, and then when blogging became a thing back in Zanga days and like Blogspot and all those like early blogs, I can't even tell you how many blogs I've had. And then, yeah, I've just always been one to write and document. But the thing with like starting my own business is that I felt like there would be too many things happening for me to type. So I was like, oh, I have an idea. I'll just talk into a camera because that would be easier. But then I didn't factor in like editing. So it's actually not easier, because it's a lot easier for me to edit my writing, or not easier, but like it takes less time. But obviously it doesn't have as much, it's not as personal, I don't think, and it doesn't have as much traction in this video world. So I'm glad that I vlogged. I'm going to continue to do it for as long as I can. Yeah, so that's why I started vlogging. Oh, there's also another reason why I started vlogging. The other reason is because because my business is about showing people how they can positively and productively use digital media. The tagline for Sharespark Media is share your story, spark your potential. And the premise is like, if you could figure out how to use digital media to share your story, it will spark your potential in ways that you could never imagine. So like even if your goal is to like apply for a job, if you could showcase your talents and your qualifications and your goals through digital media, whether it's by creating a LinkedIn profile, creating a resume cover website, whether it's making a YouTube channel about what you're passionate about. I mean, there's a million ways that you could do it, but you are going to, like, you'll have a lot more opportunity than, say, if you were to just submit a resume to a company. And of course, like, you know, you could start your own business, you could learn new skills, you can connect with like-minded people. Like, there's a lot of like positive things that you could do with digital media, and that's what I advocate for. So I wanted a secondary reason as to why I started vlogging was because I wanted to show people, like, here's what you can do. Here's an example, a real life example with me being my own guinea pig as to why you should have a digital presence. Yeah. So, and the reason is because I actually used to work at a school, and you know, when I was in high school, we had a class on computer literacy, and they would teach you like how to type and how to send stuff to the printer and stuff like that, but they don't do that class anymore, and they haven't replaced it with something else. And it's ridiculous to me because like I could run my business off of my phone, literally. I mean, I have a laptop. That's you know, my business is remote. I can work from anywhere. And to me, it's ridiculous that we are not teaching our kids like what they can be doing with it. And if anything, it's like a lot of mainstream media and a lot of the efforts that I have seen focus on like, you know, social media addiction and cyberbullying and like all the dangers of the internet. And you know, I could talk about this all day, but I think that all that stuff is valid. But I also feel like there should be a movement to show not just kids, but everyone how you could positively and productively use digital media. Like how it could be used as a tool to help you achieve meaningful goals. Okay, I'm gonna stop preaching, but that's my thing. So, yeah. JD, I've probably had 12 businesses over the years. Wow, it's crazy. Yeah, this is my first dip into entrepreneurship, which is like, that's the reason why I started vlogging, was because I was like, I've never done this before. I don't even know what I'm doing. I just have to document this because it's fascinating to me. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'd love to just rewatch this at some point. Let's see. Everyone is so visual. I can see visual resumes being an enormous advantage. Yeah, it's ridiculous to me. Like even before I came up with the idea of Sharespark, I was already making resumes that had color on it, and you know, every resume book was telling you don't add color. Like, what are you talking about? It's ridiculous. Like, yeah, I just, yeah, I feel like with digital media, we need to be innovative. We have, like, you might think like, oh my God, there's a lot of negative things that can happen with it, but I feel like digital media can bring out the worst in people, but also the best. So, like, I try to show people this is how you can use a vlog. Like, for example, right, my mom, when she found out I had ADHD, she was like, do not talk about ADHD on your YouTube channel. And I was like, why not? Like, why is it that you think that? Why? Like, why is that something I need to hide? I don't understand, you know? And by me talking about ADHD, I'm not only, one, empowering myself, but two, empowering others that have it. And I just was like, I don't understand why I should deny. Okay, sorry. Now I'm going like off topic. Here we go. JD, I think exactly the same way. Awesome. Glad to know that we're eye to eye. Dijon, do you have any merch yet? No, I don't, but coming soon. I'm working with my brother, who is a graphic designer for Disney, and he actually has his own brand. You can check him out at HNTR Hunter. Oh God, I forgot his website. Anyway, I think it's Hunter Co. Official. Anyway, my personal motto that I tell myself is just create more. That's a part of the reason why my brand is called HeatherJustCreate, because this whole entrepreneur journey, vlogging journey, has been so hard. It's hard because like there's no one else I could go to for like advice, because I'm the one who's like pioneering this. Like there's no one else in my life that I know that is doing something that I'm doing. Everyone comes to me to learn about YouTube and how to market their business on Instagram and stuff like that. Like people come to me. So whenever I feel doubtful, I always tell myself like, just create more, no matter what. Make a vlog. Like even if you guys saw my vlog from yesterday, the one where I was like crying and talking to myself, like that is a perfect example of how I felt so alone and just so freaking lost. But I told myself, just create. Like even if it means that you're crying on camera, just create, because I promise, like I've seen this happen every time. One, I always feel better, and two, I always connect with people. I resonate with people on some level. Like there are other people who resonate with what I'm going through. And so that's why I always tell myself, create. Whether it's a positive emotion or a negative emotion, create digital media, create a video, create a vlog, or take a picture and post on Instagram. Create something that did not exist before and put it out there. and see what the response is, because it's always positive. It's always generally positive. I get the occasional negative comment, but a comment is still a comment, so I'm not going to compare, or I'm not going to complain. All right, so yeah, anyways, the point of that story was that my merch is going to say my tagline, like, just create more. And that's going to be a priority for the summer. I'd really like to get t-shirts out, and maybe not even just t-shirts. I don't know. I'll have a live stream and I'll ask you guys what you'd like. But yeah, I have a whole philosophy on like creating, and how when you create digital media, you empower yourself because you share your story without having to put a bunch of filters on it. You know, like I'm crying. I'm straight up crying. I have like pimples all over my face, and it's unfiltered. And I have no shame. Like, I'm proud of it, you know? And that to me is where digital media is going to go. It's going to be like, it's just going to be about the authentic story. And the people who are going to rise to the top are the people that other people can relate to, not like Kardashians that are completely on a different level, or even Oprah's, you know? It's like, she's just, I talked about this in a previous vlog, like she's just so on a completely different level of success that no one can relate. So anyway, I am totally rambling here. Let's see. Lauren, empowerment is key. Yes. JD, ADHD here as well. Has been a huge advantage for me. JD, ADHD is my superpower. Once I found out I had it, I was like, oh my God, this is the best. It is the best. Like, I would, if there was a cure, no way. No way. And ADHD, the way I found out about it was I was doing research on entrepreneurship, and it's like every entrepreneur I kept reading about was like, oh yeah, I have ADHD. And I was like, holy crap. Do I have this too? And then, yeah, I do. Anyway, Jonathan, hello. Dijon, that's a dope movement. Do you have a logo idea? Yes, it is in the works. A few live streams ago, my friend Brandon is helping me out with my branding and my website and my logo stuff. So that's in the works. HeatherJustCreate. But yeah, okay. Anyway, let me go back to the agenda because that's supposed to be what I'm talking about. But feel free to keep asking questions. Okay, transitioning your channel to full-fledged business, and then online influencers influencing the world. So far, it's between these two. Budgeting for the ambitious. That sounds interesting. An in-depth look at putting together a professional production, starting from raising money to pre-production planning to executing the shoot. See this? Scouting locations, managing a crew. That's not anything for what I do. I don't do any of that stuff because I'm a one-woman show, so I don't need that. Networking room, super speed networking. Ooh. That sounds interesting. Get to know fellow creators, lightning round style. You have the chance to talk, collaborate, and make new friends. Ah. Oh my. Ooh, women in STEM. This is supposed to be STEAM, so right there, that already is like, what am I going to? Join some of the raddest women EDU creators as they eliminate many of the unique challenges they tackle in their daily work, both in the lab and in front of the camera. No thanks. Okay, so it's between networking session, online influencers, and then transitioning your channel to full-fledged business. Huh. If you think you're ready, take a moment to hear how these creators manage the obstacles, fears, and victories that went into making this a reality. I feel like I'm already doing that though. Like, I've already transitioned. Like, this is my full-time job. So I don't know if I need to hear someone else's story on that. Online influencers influencing the world. Online celebrities. Okay, see, the fact that they use this word, celebrities, I'm already like, because I don't want to be a celebrity. I mean, maybe that's what ends up happening, but I don't want to label myself as that. Make real change and positively impact the people who watch them. Like, I feel like I'm already doing that, though. I don't need to hear it from somebody else. I think I'm going to go to networking room then. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. All right, Apple Calendar. That's what's going to happen. Heading into my calendar. Boom. All right, where did you guys go? Oi. Let's see. Dijon. So the event is a big workshop. Which event are you talking about? VidCon? VidCon is like, ooh, hello, super big there. VidCon is like a huge convention with like thousands of people. It's massive. And throughout the entire convention, it's 4 days long. What did I totally lost my train of thought. Sorry, ADHD. Oh yeah, the whole convention is 4 days long, and there's just a bunch of panels and workshops and seminars and networking sessions and stuff like that. So what I'm doing in this live stream is trying to figure out which ones I'm going to attend. But yeah. JD, we need to teach students with ADHD how to use it to their advantage rather than shaming them and calling it a disorder, trying to cure it by forcing them to ingest chemicals. Yes, actually the vlog I'm supposed to edit tonight, I'm going to try to edit tonight, was I had my first speaking opportunity as a YouTube vlogger. I was really excited about that. And I actually spoke for an organization, it's a non-public school called the Schweitzer Learning Center, and they are a school for kids with learning differences and learning disabilities and challenges. And I spoke to their high school class, their high school students, about what it's like to have ADHD and how I've been able to still find success and happiness despite my ADHD. And it was super cool because like a lot of them came up to me and asked me questions after and stuff like that. So I was like really, I don't know, I just was like, oh, that's so cool. Like not only did I get to talk about myself as a YouTuber, but then also being able to connect with kids on that level, it just made me so proud. I was super excited to do it. I recorded the whole thing, and then I did a vlog on how I felt about it. I just haven't edited it yet. That's supposed to be today. All right. Akersh, can I show you a magic trick? How are you going to do that? Roxana, how's Postmate? Postmates is wonderful. I haven't done it in months. Sorry. Lauren, hi Heather, love your vlogs. Just out of curiosity, what is your ethnicity? I am Filipino. Akersh, do you have a coin on you? Yes, I do. James, so excited for you to experience VidCon. I'm like so unexcited about how you're not going with me. We're supposed to be doing this together, man. But yes, I am excited. It's gonna be crazy, dude. Like, it's gonna be crazy. There's, you know, when I was doing research for this live stream, I typed in VidCon, and there's like all these videos on like your first time at VidCon and like what to expect at VidCon, and I'm just like, oh my god, I am so not prepared for this. So tomorrow, what I do have on the agenda is Jermaine is going to come with me. We're going together. So we're meeting up tomorrow. I have a hair appointment first thing in the morning, and then I'm going to go get my nails done. I need to get business cards printed because my current business cards are these. So they're red because I wanted it to be YouTube red. But I need to change this to purple so it matches the branding. And then when people see this, they think, oh yeah, the girl with the purple hair. Yeah, there's just like a lot of stuff that I need to do. And then like I'm gone for the whole week. So I need to like do client stuff. It's going to be a long night. So yeah. Go behind your back and mix up the coin. This is a krona from Iceland. So I don't know which way is heads or tails. Okay. Your new YouTube avatar looks great. Thank you. Oh, shoot. I totally put the coin down my pants. What the heck? Hold up. Jake. Huh. I have such PTSD from the name Jake. Jake, did you email Cool Wheel to get your board? I did not. They reached out to me, actually. So my advice for anyone trying to get free stuff, first of all, don't go into vlogging with that in mind. Just focus on creating content, and if you make good content, the opportunities will come to you. That's my advice there. But I did not reach out. I never have. Like with anything I've ever done, the opportunity was always presented to me. And yeah, so anyway. James, LOL. I forgot what you were laughing. I didn't know what you were laughing at. Whether it was the coin or something else. Anyway. Oh, Sid, I totally missed you. Hi. Hello, Heather. Oh, Jake. Okay, we're going back to the coin that went down your shorts. I can't believe I'm amusing you right here, Akrush. Okay, bring your hands out face down. Sure. Here. James, is there someone you want to meet tomorrow? There isn't someone I want to meet at all, really. Like, the only person I would kind of want to meet would be Casey, but I'm okay with not meeting him at VidCon. Like, I would be okay with that. I'm okay with... I envision me meeting him in New York, and I'd love to meet Casey and Gary at the same time. So I'm okay with not meeting him at VidCon. I just feel like it's not the environment that I'd want to meet him in. Anyway, Akrish, what am I doing this coin? Can't believe I'm entertaining with you. Okay. Anyway, back to the agenda. I'm going to shrink myself here. So, for 11 o'clock, I decided on networking. Also, if you haven't already, definitely follow me on Instagram. It's at HeatherJustCreate on Instagram, because I'll be Instagram storying most of the time. You could also follow me on Facebook Live, because I think I'm going to alternate between Facebook Live and YouTube Live. So Facebook, it's facebook.com/HeatherJustCreate. Obviously, you guys are already subscribed to my YouTube channel, so there you go. But if you want the full behind-the-scenes access, everything, definitely check me out on Patreon, because Patreon's going to get, like, complete 110% access. So, with that said... Oh, that's how you want to do it? Can you link them in the chat for everyone? Yes. Okay, so here's... super yellow right now. All right. JD, I met Casey when I was leaving the Dollar Pizza place across the street from his studio. He was rolling up on his boosted board. Yeah, see, like, that would be... I would rather meet Casey like that than to meet him at VidCon. I just don't want to be associated, like... Because, look, if I meet him at VidCon, I'm already going to be, like, just a fan. But I kind of want to meet him on, like, an equal level. And I feel like meeting him by chance, like, it would be cool if I was, like, boosted boarding this way and he was boosted boarding this way. It would be like, whoa, cool, you know? I don't know. So that's my thing. I don't really care to, like, meet anybody else. I just want to meet, like, I really want to meet, who would I want to meet? I would want to meet, like, yeah, see, there really isn't anyone I want to meet. It's more of like I want to understand the leverage that a successful YouTuber has. And I also want to know, like, what the new industry trends are. Like, what is going on with live streaming? Are we going to have new tools? What's the deal with VR? What's the deal with, like, you know, new camera gear and stuff like that? Like, there isn't really anyone I'd want to meet. I'd love to meet, like, this is just, like, the girl in me, but I'd love to meet, like, my future boyfriend, who would be awesome to be a vlogger. But that's, like, I'm not going to bank on that. Anyway, Let's see, JD, it was unreal. I had to do a triple take because I was way off guard. Because the night before I saw him on his Instagram, he was in a different country, so I didn't even expect to see him. I just went down on Broadway to see his studio from the street. That's crazy, dude. Did you say hi to him? That's so cool. I don't even know. Yeah, see, I have to be in a zone because Casey means so much to me. So for me to just, like, meet him in passing with, like, millions of other freaking fans, like, it just turns me off. Like, I don't want to meet him in that situation. I want to be able to, like, thank him properly and be like, yo, you are the reason why I'm doing this. You're a big reason why. Not the reason why, but a big reason why. All right, so I am booked for 11. I'm seeing that there's a half-hour break in between each of these sessions. So what I think I'm going to do is live stream right away. I think I'm going to vlog. See, I need to figure out how I'm going to do this because I don't have a limited battery on anything. I don't have a limited battery on my camera. I don't have a limited battery with my phone. I need to figure this out. But yes, I will probably be live streaming in between sessions just to be like, okay, this is what I learned. But I think, again, those are going to be Patreon only. So maybe what I'll do is do a live stream that's Patreon only in between sessions. And then I'll do one live stream at the end of the day as like a general for everybody on YouTube. So there you go. We'll see. Jermaine's going to be with me too, so it might be hard to do that. We'll see. All right, let's go back to 12:30. Let's see, CK79346. So many things to do at VidCon. I know, it's like insane, man. Like I'm just like, oh my gosh, there's so much to do. But okay, so here we go. Your rights as a digital creator presented by the Internet Creators Guild. That sounds interesting. That sounds really interesting because I actually don't know what my rights are, and I didn't even know that there was an organization that like represented this. Ooh, a legal director. The Recreate Coalition. They sound like somebody I'd want to talk to. The Electronic Frontier Foundation. I feel like I should meet these guys. They sound very like Sharespark Media-ish. Let's see. What is fair when it comes to fair use? The conversation between Recreate Coalition, Electronic Frontier Foundation, and the Internet Creators Guild will show how U.S. copyright laws affect all of us, especially in terms of policies under discussion in Washington, D.C., and opportunities for creators to speak up or get involved. This panel discussion will help prepare you to face a copyright challenge or obstacle that interferes with your creative work. Okay, so the part about this panel that really interests me is the policies that are in discussion in Washington, D.C., especially if there's opportunities for creators to speak up, because I consider myself to be an ambassador, and that is something I would totally be willing to do. But copyright is something I'm not really that hung up on. I feel like, I don't know, it just hasn't been a big deal for me. Like, I don't use copyrighted music, and when I do, I take the hit. So like, for example, me and my brother did a live stream where we were dancing down the street in front of everybody, and I used Justin Timberlake's song, but you know, I knew I wasn't going to monetize on the video because his album, or his, what is it called? His record label is going to put ads on my videos instead, and they make money. So like, to me, that's fine. Copyright isn't really a big deal to me. I feel like there's bigger discussions that need to be had about like other things, like freaking digital literacy. But I do want to meet these guys. Maybe I just go to meet them. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. Your rights as a digital creator. Let's see. I'm going to peek back in my chat here. JD, yeah, I said, hey, Casey, when he was about to go into his building, and he stopped and came over and shook my hand and asked my name and where I was from and whatnot. Oh my god, that's so cool, JD. He's my idol, CK. He's my idol too, for sure. Akirsh, I wish I could go to VidCon. Yeah, see, I never really cared for VidCon. Actually, I didn't even know what VidCon was until Casey talked about it, and I was like, okay, I'm going to VidCon. But Can you guys let me know if he's going? Have you been watching his vlogs? I haven't watched one in forever, but probably talked to him for 3 or 4 minutes. Really didn't expect him to take that much time, but I could really tell he cared. That's awesome, dude. That's so cool. Oh, that makes me so happy. Okay. I think that's a huge reason he grew so fast, because he really cares and he takes the time to get to know his audience. Yes, that is a big reason why I try my best, and I actually do, I think, respond to every single comment. I might not do it right away, but I read every single comment, for sure. I try to respond to every comment, but sometimes, like, I'll read it, like, while I'm doing my makeup, and then I just read it, I acknowledge it, but I can't, like, respond, so sometimes I'll respond really late, but anyway, your rights as a digital creator, that is, that's interesting. Okay, learning and growing together with Clinton Jones. Who the heck is Clinton Jones? Short films, visual effects. Nope. This is not something I want to go to. Music and online fame. Well, I don't do music, so I don't think I'm going to do this. Online video and social media shape the music industry in a monumental way. The job of who is popular has been put directly in the hands of the fans. These musicians discuss how the internet has opened up unique opportunities for their careers. I think I'm more interested in the first one. Video production shortcuts. How to make better videos in less time. That sounds interesting, but I'm already using iMovie. I don't know how much faster you can get. If you make a lot of videos and you've got a lot of filming and editing tasks to take care of again and again, that takes a lot of time. This detailed session will teach you some tricks of the trade for automating or boosting the efficiency of both your filming and editing process. You'll learn how to set up your filming space for maximum efficiency, even if you film in your bedroom. Batch your tasks. Yeah, see, I already know how to do that, so nope, sorry, Thomas Frank. Networking room. FemTube. Oh god, here we go. Join like-minded creators for a unique networking session. You'll have the chance to talk, collaborate, and make new friends. This network session will be a Kickstarter for the convention and events throughout the weekend that relate to FemTube and women on YouTube, and will provide an opportunity for members of the community as well as individuals who are unfamiliar with the FemTube community to gather, network, brainstorm video projects, and collaborations. Do you guys know what FemTube is? Like, what is FemTube? Let's see, Sid. How about the goal of being interviewed by Casey 1 year from today on his new CNN show? I'm not going to set it, but that would be really cool. We'll see. I'd really like to collaborate with him. So maybe not like, I guess that is kind of a collaboration, but he collaborates with other creators all the time, and I want to do something like that with him. James Lee. This reminds me of the time you answered that question about feminism. Yeah, see, so this is why I have, like, I don't know what FemTube is. I do think it's important that, like, women, obviously I'm a woman, okay, so I get that, but, okay, let me do my research before I judge. I don't know. Like, I feel like okay, if FemTube is about, like, promoting female creators, then I feel like I would do a better job going to, like, MaleTube or whatever, like the male equivalent, and representing females versus going to FemTube and, like, being with a bunch of other women. Like, to me, that's not, you're kind of like, I don't know. Do you guys know what I mean? What is going on here? Oh god. Okay, so it's straight up like, what is FemTube? I should have Googled FemTube. Why am I frozen right now? Am I frozen? Oops, I didn't realize I was too big. Hello. All right, I don't know what FemTube is, but I don't think I'm gonna go. I'm just not feeling it right now. FemTube focuses on empowerment and community for creators who are often underrepresented within YouTube and media as a whole. But I don't feel like I'm underrepresented yet. When it comes to gender, my first thought is I'd like to have the genders of my subscribers be even. That is my #1 issue. I don't know why I want it that way, but I just feel a little bit weird that 70% of my subscribers are male. Like, it's like, I'm thankful for every subscriber, but it kind of crosses that line into like creepy. I don't know how to explain it. It would just make me feel like it would mean a lot to me to have more females watching me, because I feel like I'm validated by my own gender. Does that make sense? I know that's real deep, but I feel like for most males, it's like the reason why you watch is because, oh, who's this cute girl? Oh, she has a cool story. But still, the reason why you clicked was because it's a cute girl, not because of the story. Whereas for most women, I don't think that they would think like, oh, cute girl. They would click because of the story or the title of the video. Does that make sense? Maybe I'm reading too much into this, but this is the stuff that I'd love to analyze. So yeah. Dijon, I am on Snapchat. JD, all right, peace out. Have a good night. Good night. Bye, JD. Dijon, I am on Snapchat, and Snapchat is this Pinkster X. I made it before I came up with HeatherJustCreate, so there you go. Let's see. James, I have about 65% female, 35% male. Yeah, mine's about, sadly, because of the boosted board, my male subscribers are going up. That's to be expected. But let's see. Let me check. I'll check for the last year. Okay, actually for the last 28 days, it's 73.2 male and 26.8 female. I just want 50-50 or even 60-40. That sounds awesome. This is a little too skewed for me, but okay. JD, men visually programmed and women are programmed emotionally. But to me, that might be true. But I think that's what's cool about my vlogs, is that they're both visual and emotional. Like, I straight up cry. I don't know how much more emotional you can get. So I feel like, I don't know. We'll see. Sid, yes, it makes sense you'd like to increase your female audience, but isn't the largest population on YouTube male? Yep. That, I don't know if that's true. If it is, that's cool, but I also feel like for the amount of subscribers I have, that shouldn't be a factor yet. Like, if I had 1 million subscribers, then we can talk about like, well, yeah, that's because, you know, most of the people on YouTube are male. But I feel like with 3,500 subscribers, it's like, you know, all 3,500 could be all female, but they're not. I don't know if that makes sense, but oh, another thing to note is that most of my viewers are not subscribers, so that's another thing to factor in. Like, what's your subscriber ratio, James, for your views? Because mine's pretty intense. Like, most people are not subscribers, like, significantly. See? Okay, in the past 28 days, 82% are not subscribers. That's nuts. 9% subs. Oh, what? That's nuts. That's crazy. Wow. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Let's see, what kind of video should I do to resonate with a male audience? gaming videos? I have no idea, dude. Like, I just think mukbangs are toot it and boot it type of videos. You know what I think, James? I think that for both of us, a lot of the people like in our lives, like friends and family, don't know how to use YouTube, is what I want to say. Like, I know for sure my mom doesn't know how to push subscribe. You know, a lot of my friends don't know how to push subscribe. Like, they don't watch YouTube. I don't watch YouTube. So I don't think that, like, I think that they watch my videos when I post it on Facebook. And they're like, oh, Heather posted a new video, I'm going to go check it out. Or they click on the link in my Instagram. But, yeah. James, we tried that, and it was 66% female, Irene and you, and 33% male, Dan. That's funny. JD, wait, I'm back. Wait, I'm back. Wouldn't it be better to unmonetize your channel while you grow? No. The answer to that is no, and let me tell you why, JD. And this is very important for anyone who is an aspiring YouTuber. Do not unmonetize your videos, because if your channel is not making money, YouTube is not going to promote your videos. YouTube wants to make money. So as soon as you unmonetize, yes, it makes sense because you don't have ads that are distracting the viewer, but also it will hurt your organic reach because YouTube is just not going to promote videos because you're not giving them any money. So it's kind of a hit or miss. And Jermaine, if you guys know who he is, he's a YouTube friend of mine, but he told me about some YouTuber who literally like uploaded the same video without monetization, and it just was significantly less views because YouTube just, their algorithm was not promoting it because it was not making money for YouTube. So unfortunately, that is just, you know, you got to play YouTube's game. That's the thing. Like, you're at the mercy sometimes of these platforms. Okay, let me go back to what I'm going to be doing at 12:30. Okay, so far I'm digging this, your rights as a digital creator. I don't want to go to the FemTube. Building teams, people management 101 for creators. So when it comes to team building, okay, I'm actually going to increase my thing here. So I haven't even read the description yet, but when it comes to team building and like just team anything, this is where I count my lucky stars, and I'm so thankful for the 10-year career I had, because working for an employer, working in the real world, having a full-time job, being part of a team, like even a volunteering team, like on a volunteer aspect, or even like college organizations I was a part of, that really teaches you so much about like how to get people to be on the same page, to achieve a goal, how to set up processes and protocols so that everyone is effectively working at their max capacity. Like, I don't think that I need to be told how to make a good team, but what I am curious is what the role of each team member is. That's what I'm curious about. So let's see. Your channel has grown beyond what you can handle. Looks like you need to hire people. Our panelists are responsible for assembling and managing some of the web's most dynamic teams. And we're ready to pick their brains about how to craft, keep, and manage a crack team. Yeah, not interested. Not interested. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to be going to Your Rights as a Digital Creator, presented by the Internet Creators Guild. I'm excited about that one. Sounds boring, but I think it's very Sharespark Media-y. All right, so 1 o'clock. Oh, this is weird because 1 o'clock is a YouTube keynote, but my thing ends at 1:30, so I'm gonna decide whether I want to go to the keynote. So the keynote is a conversation with YouTube CEO. Yeah, I should probably go to this. Come watch hosts Brett and Link unveil exciting updates for the YouTube community in a special Good Mythical Morning Live with YouTube CEO Susan Wojcicki. I should know how to say her name. And special guest creators Swoozy and Genix Pen. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to this. Or maybe I can catch the first half hour of the other thing and then run to the keynote. But I definitely have to go hear this freaking YouTube CEO speak. That'd be stupid if I didn't. Okay, let me check the chats. Let's see. JD, interesting. Crack team. Hi, Toya. How are you? Okay. So if you guys are just tuning in, let me see how many people are tuning in. 10 people. All right. If you guys are just tuning in, I am putting together my schedule for VidCon. And it is a 4-day conference that starts tomorrow, but I won't be going until Thursday. And then it goes Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And today I'm putting together like the schedule of what I'm going to be doing because there's several panels and keynotes and workshops and seminars that I can attend. So, my God, I can't believe I'm only at 2 o'clock. It's already 9:15. Okay. Morning Vine. What does this mean? Oh, like Vine, they died. How did one of the internet's most influential apps responsible for sparking the fire and some of the most popular personalities in the world fail? Where did the brilliant minds behind those Vine channels go? No, I don't care. So here's the thing. Let me like talk about that for a second. Oops, I realized I didn't shrink the thing. When it comes to Vine, like Vine is always going to be an example that I always come back to because you have to understand as a digital influencer, you cannot be on just one platform. You can't. Like your reach has to be on several platforms because tomorrow, the fact is, YouTube can shut down. You know, like as soon as I upload my video to YouTube, I do not own that content. YouTube owns that content. So you're at the mercy of these platforms. And that's why the whole like ad, you know, like there's no more monetization and stuff like that. It's like I feel like you cannot complain about that stuff because at the end of the day, you are using their platform. Period. Like you would have zero exposure at all. Like you wouldn't have any exposure at all if you weren't using their platform. So you got to play by the platform's rules. And if Vine decides to shut down, then Vine decides to shut down, and you just have to be able to adapt. That's just business 101. That's entrepreneurship, you know? So it's like, I'm not going to sit here and go to a freaking panel morning Vine. It's like, tomorrow there could be no YouTube. Tomorrow there could be no Instagram. Like, obviously that's probably not going to happen, but also I'm not like, I'm ready to jump ship if I have to, and I always will be. So, with that said, branding your brand's brand. I feel like I'm a marketer. I don't know if I need to go to this. Learn why branding your channel. I feel like I've seen this girl before. Learn why branding your channel is so crucial to establishing an audience. Oops, did I not shrink this? Sorry. Learn why branding your channel is so crucial to establishing an audience and making sure they come back for more. This workshop will focus on the basics of creating, executing, and managing your brand to help your channel stand out and give the right first impression. I could write the book on branding. I'm probably not doing it as well as I could be, but I feel like that is a panel I would go to and just think like, okay, you've just said everything on my to-do list. Like it would be a waste of time for me, I feel like. Informing people in a post-truth world. This is what I'm talking about. This sounds like digital literacy to me. So let's see. Yeah, the Young Turks. Okay, so fake news, rumors, and conspiracy theories have gained currency alongside or sometimes in place of legitimate journalism. What role does online video and digital media play in creating and combating fake news, and what are effective methods for making sure it's not the only thing we see and hear? This right here is what I would go to. This, because this is exactly what what Sharespark Media stands for, is like, you know, making sure that you could tell fake news from real news. And especially when you have creators like me also giving you news, it's like, you know, sometimes like fans are so loyal to their creator that it's like it could be fake news, but because it came from the creator, they're like, oh, it's truth. So, that right now sounds like an awesome one. Let's see. Toya, if video influencers, Roberto Blake, or video creators will be there, it will be great because they do a good job helping people grow their businesses and YouTube channels. Toya, it's very true. I wouldn't go though. I'm not gonna lie. Because with video influencers, I don't know who Roberto Blake is or video creators, but so for video influencers like Sean, they're so focused on money. Like that's the only thing. It's straight up like, how do you make money off YouTube? And I'm not trying to do that. It's part of it. It's part of the whole empire I'm trying to build, but it is not the goal. Like if I wanted to make money off of YouTube, I would be doing my channel completely different. Like I would just do tutorials once a week. And it would be so easy. It's like you just batch film 3 in a day and you just upload all on Wednesday or whatever and it's done, you know? But it's like, yeah, that'd be really easy. I really wish I could do that sometimes, but let's see. Oh, Tim Schmoyer. Oh, see, I would kind of want to see him. Just because he also vlogs, so I feel like he would understand from like the vlogging aspect, not just the like let's make money. Yeah, but Toya, I totally understand. I used to follow video influencers and watch them a lot, but it's like I just felt like it was so money driven that I was like, it's like too much almost. Yeah, if he's in here, I feel like they would have a panel, one of them. So we'll see. So far, okay, informing people in a post-truth world, YouTube support, trending issues, and how to solve them. Oh, this sounds fascinating. Let's see. Ooh, the managing director of support for YouTube. Oh, I feel like I need to hear her speak. Have an issue with your channel and trying to contact YouTube for help? Join the session to learn directly from YouTube's creator support team about how to get in touch and hear from a panel of experts about the top issues affecting creators as well as how to solve them. This is so vague though. Like you couldn't give me a list of issues that you were going to talk about. Like if someone's going to be like, how do I start a YouTube channel? I'm going to be like, bro, this is a waste of time. Okay, I'm going to go for informing people on post-truth world over that one. Networking room, science, EDU. I don't think I need to go to that many, EDU things. I'm already going to an EDU thing at the beginning of the day. Oh my god, what the heck is this panel? Keeping it real. Like, that's all it's going to say. Zach King! He is someone I would so want to meet. There you go. If you're going to ask me who I'd want to meet, it's Zach King. Like, in a fan aspect. I would totally not mind meeting him as a fan. Influencers are paid to sell products, but influencer marketing doesn't work if they act like shills. What is a shill? How do you establish creative content that feels authentic? I feel like I do that really well, though. Like, actually, you guys can tell me. So that vlog I uploaded today by Cool Wheel, like, they sent me that board for free. So technically, that's like, you know, an ad or like a sponsored video, I guess. But what I say in the video is completely like 100% my own opinion. So I think I did it really well. And then like even my Brazilian wax video, that's like a perfect example. You know, I was showcasing Stacy, I was highlighting her, but I did it so tastefully, I think. But I really want to meet Zach King. Like, that'd be so cool. Oh, I might have to, see, this is where I'm going to fangirl for a second. I feel like I have to meet him. Or at least see him. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so hard. Informing people in a post-truth world. Or meeting Zach King. Let's say you guys. Let's see what you guys say. He's gonna be there. I watched his live during lunch. Oh, he's gonna be there. That's cool. I wouldn't mind meeting him. He looks like a cool guy. Let's see. JD, I own a fidget spinner company if you want one. Are you serious? Like, How did those things get so big overnight? It's like in 1 week they were super popular and then like died. I don't know how it's like impacting your business, but I would love a fidget spinner. I have ADHD. I fidget with everything anyway. Okay. I think I'm gonna go see Zach. Yeah. If you don't know who Zach King is, the reason why I'm a true fan of Zach in that he does incredible work with Final Cut Pro, and he makes like these visual effects that are just so incredible, and he was doing it before anybody, and he's just like such a talented dude. He was the guy behind what's that one challenge where everyone's just like frozen? I can't remember what that challenge was, but it was like you're in a room and you're just kind of like frozen. He was like one of the first people. I think he was the originator of that. But yeah, okay, so Zach King it is. Let me just make sure I added it to my thing. Perfect. All right, 3:30. Where are you at? JD, thefocusspin.com. Sweet, I will check it out. James Lee, yeah, mannequin challenge, exactly. I think he was like, if you haven't checked out Zach King, check him out on Instagram. Like, his videos are just, it's like, how do you do this, man? It's so incredible. Okay. 3:30, how to engage with your community. I feel like I'm already doing that. Engaging and keeping up with your community can be a full-time job. Learn from our panel of experts how they manage to find time and interact meaningfully with their communities. They'll talk about how to moderate comments effectively and give all-around pointers on improving communication with your fans. I feel like I'm not... Like, the comments I get, I have to carve out time, for sure. Like, it's gotten to that point where I have to carve out time, but it's not unmanageable. So I don't think I'm going to go there yet. Maybe next year. Making a Snapster piece. How to utilize Snapchat tools to create art. Snapchat has not been working for me. Honestly, you know why I use Snapchat? I'll tell you right now. Let me be perfectly honest why I use Snapchat. Because there are two guys I have crushes on that check my Snapchat. They are the only reason why I post. And then you know what? I found out that I had to block one because I'm trying to get over him. And the other one has moved on. So now I just don't post on Snapchat because there's no reason for me to. The people who check my Snapchat are the same people who check my Instagram stories. So I was like, why am I on this? But I still, like, there's a lot of times where I screenshot things, like YouTube comments or like my metrics, and I put it on Snapchat. But the reason why I do that is because you could leave it on for infinity, and you can't do that in Instagram yet. Once Instagram allows you to do that, I'm just going to say bye to Snapchat because there is no organic way for people to discover who you are yet. The discovery feature on Instagram or on Snapchat has always sucked. It's like Instagram's got it down where if you follow a person like this, you might be interested in this person, and that's how new people find me, right? Like if I use the hashtag Long Beach, people in Long Beach are going to find me, and I've gotten a lot of new followers that they don't even know I have a YouTube channel. They're just following my Instagram, and it's because of that. But Snapchat has brought me no new people. It's just purely to cultivate the existing audience I have, and for me, it's a better use of my time to just vlog rather than invest in Snapchat. So I'm not going to go to this. Anyway, let's talk about mental health. Are you serious? Are you serious? What is this? Your mental health is important. Join us in an honest conversation about what it's like to share personal mental health information online and how many have found the courage to do so. We will also talk about getting professional help and how support from online communities has lessened the stigma in doing so. Remember, you're not alone. Oh wow, I know this chick, How to ADHD. She comes up when I talk about ADHD. I'm sure if I went and I met her, she's going to be like, I saw your video because it's competing with mine. Yeah, there's no reason for me to go to this because I talk about ADHD all the time. But that's cool that they have a panel. That's awesome. I should really have a panel. James, we're going to have a panel next year, okay? James, me and you, we're going to have a panel. Toya, yeah, the mannequin challenge. Sid, so proud to see your growth over this past year. You're going to kill it at VidCon. We'll see. And LOL on the crushes. Yeah. Okay, let's see. How to make billions of cash money dollars with sketch comedy on the YouTube. I want to know who's hosting this. Auntie Donna. Well, I don't do sketch comedy, so I'm not going to do this. Networking room, LGBTQIA. I am neither of these, I'm none of these things, so I don't think I'm going to go to that. EduTubing, the why and how of creating educational videos on YouTube. I'm already going to one of these EduTubing things. What was the other thing I'm going to go to? Not this, not this, not this, not this, not this. The why and how of creating educational videos. Oh wow, there's a lot of people. Learn how creators have found success and personal fulfillment by making videos that do good for the world. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. If this is the only option left, I'll go. Fireside chat. Sure. Oh man, I am not even on Friday yet. Okay, 5 o'clock. Story time. How this clickbait panel changed my life. And of course I'm going to click it. Fact. Clickbaiting increases views by thousands, maybe even millions, but this is a fair game tactic. Is this a fair game tactic, or does it cross the line of trust with your audience? Join our panelists as they debate whether clickbaiting is acceptable, wrong, or harmless, but tacky. What happens next will shock you. Clickbait. Clickbait. I don't know. I feel like there's a way to do it. I don't know about that one. Let's see. VR, AR, and everyday creating. Well, that sounds interesting. I don't have any VR, AR stuff though. Presents the latest in VR development and discusses how this technology is changing the way we experience online video and games. James, this one sounds like you would have gone to this. Sounds interesting, but I don't know if I'm going to go to that. Let's see. Networking room, sketch comedy. My goodness, sketch comedy all over the place. From online to offline, how to engage with your audiences beyond the screen. Ooh, this sounds fun. Join Dan TDM and Tom Greenwood Mears as they look at an incredible year, a global tour, New York Times bestselling book, and a hugely successful YouTube Red series. How has Dan managed to get his fans to engage with him in the real world, and how can other influencers and brands do this too? This sounds fun. Like, this I want to do. I mean, I'm hosting my first YouTube meetup on my birthday, July 2nd. I'm really nervous about it because I'm just like, hi, internet, come. And I'm like, great, a bunch of strangers are going to come meet me on the street. Please don't die. Oh my god. That would be awful. But okay, I'm going to go to this one. That sounds very interesting. Okay. Alright, so my day looks like it's going to end at 6. I'm sure there's going to be some other after stuff, and then I'll go home and I'll plan to do the live stream at like 8 o'clock. So, let's see. That's a good question, Dijon. Let's see, hold on. James, I can be your cameraman. Sketch comedy. Yes, you do. How to prepare to host a talent show. Oh, man. It's so funny, like, because I have this crush on a guy who does sketch comedy on YouTube. And, like, it's funny that it just keeps coming up. I don't know why this happens. I don't know. I'm going to stop. Okay. What is your website? Again. So, my website is, my personal brand website is in development, but I think you could see it as this, HeatherJustCreate.com, or you can check out my business at Sharesparkmedia.com. Okay, so that's just freaking Thursday. Tomorrow, I'm not going to VidCon at all. It's going to be just a lot of prep, and then me and Jermaine have to shoot like 3 freaking vlogs, and then I have Heather's happy hour. So that's why I'm doing this tonight, because I'm just, yeah, it's going to be like the first freaking thing is 9:30, and then I have to get there, parking, the whole thing. So I didn't have time. But yeah, okay. Oh my God, they're so. Are you serious? Okay. I go a little faster here because I still have work to do before tomorrow, June 23rd. Hold on, I have to run and get my charger because my laptop is about to die. Okay, so, oh, this sounds so interesting. The first panel for the next thing, my YouTube life versus my real life. That sounds funny. Tell me more. YouTubers put their lives online and sometimes the scale tips too far. What effects does sharing their worlds with the world actually have on their personal lives? How do they bounce back and keep the balance when things go sideways? That sounds so fascinating to me because I put everything out there. Everything. And every single time I do some, like where I'm about to upload something where I'm hesitant, it always gets such a good response. Like my Christmas video, I was like crying, my family got into this huge fight, I spent it alone. That was definitely one where I was like, I don't know if I should upload this, but I did, and it's like one of my videos I'm most proud of. The video where I talked about having a crush on a dude and actually showing that dude's face. I was like, I don't know if I should do this because then it takes away from my story as an entrepreneur. But I was like, you know what? It adds to the story as an entrepreneur because to me, it's like, yes, I still, have to deal with the fact that I am a freaking 32-year-old almost who's like, single. Huh. I think I'm going to go to this one. But let me read the other ones. The art of cooking online. Oh, James, this is so you. Find out what makes these food channels so popular and how they keep their channels fresh and delicious. Well, I'm not going to go to that one because I'd rather go to my YouTube life versus my real life. Alternate careers in online video. That sounds interesting. The world of online video has produced more jobs than you might expect, which is great news for anyone who loves the ecosystem but doesn't want to be in front of the camera. Join this discussion as writers, editors, and business managers chat about their alternate paths in online media. This sounds like something I so would want to go to, but I kind of want to go to the other one more. But I'd love to go to this one and talk to because there are people that I know, like Tom, for example. You guys know Tom, 13-year-old Tom. He never wants to be in front of the camera. He always wants to be behind the camera. And I feel like he'd want to know, like, hey, what are alternate careers in online video? Well, we'll see. Networking room. Kids content creators. Okay, I'm not going to go to this. I do not make kids content. Twitch Fireside with Marcus DJ Wheatgram. So Twitch is something I have been really thinking about getting into. I just haven't figured out when and how. But yeah. Let's see. Twitch's director of Twitch Studios will discuss the evolution of Twitch from a gaming destination to a broad platform and how the community has helped shape the brand through their creativity and suggestions to make it the premier destination for social video. This might be what I go to because I know, I just said how I don't want to be on just one platform. If YouTube decides to go in a completely different direction and I'm also on Twitch, then at least I'll, have that. And then also I think that would pull in another audience that is not following me on YouTube. But I do like the whole my life versus YouTube life. No, I'm gonna go to the Twitch thing. We're going to Twitch. Yeah, so Twitch, if you guys don't know, it's a live stream platform. They were doing live streaming before anybody else, but it was a gaming platform. That's what it was known for. But in the past couple of months, they've really revamped the brand, and they are now more than just gaming, which is fascinating to me. And they're, from what I've read, from what I've heard, they have really big plans, and so that's something I want to be a part of. So onto the calendar it goes. Awesome. All right. Let's see. James, wow, that'd be fun. Dijon, you ever thought about doing Airbnb? Doing Airbnb as in like staying at an Airbnb, or like renting as an Airbnb? What do you mean? Okay. 11 o'clock. The business of beauty offline. I'm not even going to... No, let me just click on it. I'm not going to do this, though, if it's like a... Yeah. Okay. Beauty. So not my thing. YouTube in the classroom. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Teachers have a candid discussion with top edu creators on how and why they are choosing to integrate YouTube EDU content into their curriculum. Okay, if there's nothing else, I'll go to this one. Contacting, connecting, and collaborating with brands and sponsorships. See, that is what I need right here. How do successful social media stars approach working with brands? This panel will tackle the topics that matter most. At what size should you start looking for sponsorships? How to choose brands to work with? How to pitch your channel? How to create authentic content that is welcomed by fans? Actually, I don't know. Because my goal is not to necessarily be sponsored. I want to be my own thing, you know? Let me look at the rest. How to contract. That sounds like something I need to be looking at. Familiarize yourself with the common contracts that creators encounter as they grow their businesses. This is what I should go to. Learn the key terms and phrases that appear regularly in agreements and what they mean to your career as a creator. Learn how the standard for the industry has changed rapidly over the last 10 years and how that varies from vertical to vertical. So this is the stuff that really concerns me because, like, it's already started to happen. There have been brands that have contacted me that have asked me, like, could you take photos with our product? We will pay you. And I'm like, why not? But then I'm also like, I talked to other people at WeWork and they were like, oh yeah, so you need a whole like contract that says, what is it called? Like something usage contract where it's like, okay, you can use my picture for 1 whole year, unlimited use, so you can put it on your website, your Instagram, you know, your branding magazine, whatever, or you have to like limit the usage. And then I was like, oh my God, there's so much stuff I hadn't even thought about. So I think as the momentum for my channel grows, this is something I might want to go to. But let me look at the other ones. Let's see. Networking room, Minecrafters. I'm not even going to bother clicking on that one. The creator movement in the context of media and communications presented by the Internet Creators Guild. The creator movement. Ooh, USC. Edinburgh School for Communication. This sounds like something I should go to. Professional online creators are a growing economic and creative force, but they're still frequently misunderstood by the press, the general public, and even academia. Thank you. Thank you, David Craig, a leading professor at media at USC, and Akila Hughes, an advisory board member of the Internet Creators Guild. They will contextualize this rapidly evolving and hyper-unique industry in the greater ecosystem of the entertainment industry. Attendees will also learn how to position and pitch themselves to people unfamiliar with the industry by pointing out the unique ways that they communicate, entertain, and engage audiences. I'm going to this. Right here. This is freaking digital literacy up the butt. I feel like I need to bring Sharespark Media cards. Okay. 12:30. I feel like there's a keynote though. Oh, no? Okay. 12:30. Optimizing content for Facebook. Is Facebook speaking? Oh, yep. Talent partnerships. How do you build audiences and drive views on Facebook? Join 3 creators who spend the majority of their time on the Facebook platform while they discuss the reasons for focusing on Facebook and divulge some tips. Oh, I might go to this. So I don't know if you guys know Ross Smith. I love this guy. I've been watching him like a lot lately. He's the one who like does videos with his grandma, and he's like, his momentum and audience is so much bigger on Facebook than it is on YouTube. And remember what I said about not being all on one platform. Facebook, I could definitely improve my reach on, so I might go to this. And I kind of want to meet Ross Smith. That'd be cool. Let's see, visual effects. Making your video look like $1 million without $1 million. Okay, I'm not gonna go. Art and online video. How to light. Networking room, family vloggers. Okay, I'm just gonna go to this one. Optimizing content for Facebook. I want to hear it from Facebook. Okay. Let's see. Dijon, as in renting to make money. I have not thought about that because I live in an apartment and I can't, there's like no space to rent out. So I haven't thought about it. Okay. Let's see, 2 o'clock. Define platform limits, beauty in the brand, hashtag no filter, turning YouTube into a career, creators in filmmaking, BuzzFeed, digital AF. All right, what's defining platform limits? Ooh, Zach again. Garnering a following on one platform is one thing. Success on multiple platforms catapults creators to another level that few creators achieve. These creators will tell you how they did it and what their careers look like now that they're on the other side of that jump. Oh, Kelsey from BuzzFeed. I love her. I might have to go to this one. I kind of want to see what hashtag no filter is really quickly. Oh, traveled the world. Yeah, no. Let's see. BuzzFeed, digital AF. I don't know what BuzzFeed is building a global media company that connects more people on. Okay. I'm gonna go to the other one. Defining platform limits. I mean, I've been preaching it to you guys this entire live stream. So this is what I'm going to do. Boom. Let's see. YouTube creators for change, using your voice. Internet activism with the Ad Council, competing with Goliath, how to YouTube 101. Okay, definitely not going to that. Oh, Phil DeFranco! He's so someone I would want to meet. Oh my gosh. I think I would go to him. Okay, hold on. Let me see what this YouTube creators for change is. How creators tackle social issues and promote awareness. I think I'm doing a pretty good job of that. Internet activism with the Ad Council. Ooh, Markiplier. How can digital content creators with very dedicated communities use their influence to change the world? The Ad Council, the largest producer of public service campaigns in the U.S. behind blah, 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 sits down with do-gooders to discuss the issues they're passionate about. I'm sorry, I'm actually a huge fan of Philip DeFranco, so I might have to just go and like that just trumps everything. Competing with Goliath. Who are we competing with? I don't know what Goliath is. Okay, we're not doing this. Ah, Philip! I like love this guy. He's like my fave. Oh my god, I'm so gonna go to this. I'm so excited. I guess I do have people I'd want to meet. I just didn't realize. Oh yeah, I'm such a huge fan of Philip DeFranco. He is like my news source because he's just so able to objectively analyze the news for me, and he's such an advocate for YouTubers and online video and digital content creators. And I'm like, dude, I feel you, man. I feel you. All right, let's see. Bye, James. Let's see. Dijon, does your complex offer fully furnished apartments? It does not, and it's tiny. There's only like a couple units, and we're the only 2-bedroom. So me and my roommate, the rest are 1-bedroom. I don't care to do Airbnb. Like, that sounds like such a headache. I don't even want to get into. Like, I'd rather just vlog than, like, you know, I have to, like, make sure the room looks nice. I have to make sure it's clean. Then I got to promote it. And then I got to, like, deal with, like, the key thing. And then it's just, like, such a headache. And then, honestly, you know, I know too many people that are doing that. They're Airbnb-ing their, like, extra room, or there's, you know, extra like studio thing behind the garage or whatever. And like, I was having this conversation with my friend. As soon as you know like more than 1 or 2 people that are doing it in your life, that's when you know the market's like saturated. So I just feel like that is just something I do not even want to bother getting into. Optimus Jack, tiny and expensive. Yes. Okay, let's see. Don't make bad TV, make great digital content. That sounds like obvious. Search and discovery on YouTube. Tips for success. I feel like I already know that. Statistics to subscribers. How to understand and use analytics. I feel like I know that. What every successful creator needs to know about copyright. Creators and activism. This is my team with Joey Grace Seppa. I don't know who that is. Creators and activism. I think this is like hardcore activism. Like social issues and stuff, which I, you know, feel like we need to talk about, but I don't think I can. I think I might be able to go to other things. Make great digital content. Oh, Ned from the Try Guys. Oh my god, I might have to go. Let's see, some of online video top creators discuss how they are maximizing the lessons they've learned from both traditional and digital media and how they're borrowing styles from each other to make groundbreaking content on both platforms. I might go to this one. Because eventually, like, my goal with Sharespark is to make a network. So I might go to that one. I'm not even gonna read the rest. Yeah, that's where I'm going. Oh. Let's see. Oh my god, I still have a whole nother day to go. Okay, I might end this live stream and just like blast through it because I have so much work to do and it's already 10 o'clock. So, let's see. Whoa. Hello, everybody. Okay, yeah. So, thanks for tuning in. Super excited for VidCon. I'm glad I was able to do the research tonight because now I'm like super excited for it, and like people I'm actually gonna like meet that I admire, hopefully meet, at least be like in their presence as they speak, which is, it'd be cool to hear from them. So with that said, I'm gonna end this, and like I have so much, I have to like edit a vlog. Oh, I have so much to do. But again, follow me and check out my Patreon. I'm super excited for VidCon. This is a really big deal for me, and I hope that I can share what I learned with you guys. So thanks for tuning in. With that said, talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Bye. Oh, James, you ended up staying. Yeah, it's already 10, dude. But what did I want to say? Check out the VidCon agenda and like let me know if like, I don't know, I can help you in any way. Like I can connect you, like, oh, my mukbanger over here. But Dijon, it's been real. Good luck. Hit me up if you want to add e-commerce to your many income streams. E-commerce. That sounds like a really long discussion we need to have because I need to know more about what you're talking about. But okay. Bye, guys.